Hello dear students or friends, welcome back to Rahul English study. Now we discuss next about 50 questions related figures of speech today. तो फ्रेंड्स आज हम नेक्स्ट लगभग 50 क्वेश्चन पर डिस्कस करेंगे। तो समय को न वेस्ट करते हुए शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज स्कैप्चर and crown must tumble down and in the dust be equal mate with the poor crooked scythe and spade. Which figure of speech in these lines? What will be answer? The answer will be metonymy. So the option C is correct. Next question is labor white as the earth has its summit in heaven. What will be answer? Which figure of speech in this line? What will be answer? The answer will be simile. So the option D is correct. Next question is speech was given to man to conceal his thought. What will be answer? The answer will be epigram. The answer will be epigram. So the option B is correct. Next question is sweet Thames, run softly till I end my song. Which figure of speech? Which figure of speech? Apostrophe. So the option A is correct. Next question is errors like straws upon the surface flow. He who would search for pearls must dive below. What will be answer? Which figure of speech in this line? Simile. So the option D is correct. So the option D is correct. Next question is they speak like saints and act like devil. What will be answer? Which figure of speech in this line? Which figure of speech in this line? Answer please. Antithesis. Figure of speech in this line. फ्रेंड्स इसको देख लेते हैं जरा। देखिए द juxtaposition according to definition of antithesis, just opposition of opposing and constructing ideas in a sentence. The clause have opposite idea. यहाँ opposite idea है clause में opposite idea. So option D is correct. Antithesis. So option D is correct. Next question is 7. Youth is full of pleasure. Age is full of care. What will be answer? The answer will be antithesis. So the option D is correct. Next question. Hail smiling morn. Hail smiling morn. What will be answer? The answer will be apostrophe. So the option C is correct. Next question. Next question is, can two walk together except they we agreed? Can two walk together except they be agreed? What will be answer? The answer will be interrogation. So the option B is correct. Next question. मुंह में मन लगा करो. Next question is, hasten slowly. What will be answer? The answer will be oxymoron. Hasten slowly. What will be answer? The answer will be oxymoron. So the option A is correct. Next question. Next question is, identify the figure of speech in the following statements. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. इसमें आइडेंटिफाई करना है कौन सा फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है. तो विच फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इन दिस लाइन्स? दिस लाइन antithesis. So the option C is correct. Next question. Next question is, love is an ideal thing. Love is an ideal thing. Marriage is a real thing. कौन सा फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है? तो एंटीथीसिस. So the option D is correct. Next question. Let's go to bed now. Let's go to bed now. Let's go to bed now. But metonymy. So the option B is correct. Next question. Humor is the shock absorber of life. It helps us take the blows. Which figure of speech in this line? इन लाइन में कौन सा फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है? The figure of speech is metaphor. So the option B is correct. Next question. Next question is, be ringing. ये an alarm clock clenched in the dark and silent room. What will be answer? The answer will be onomatopoeia. So the option C is correct. Next question. Next question is, name the figure of speech in the following line. The more haste, the less speed. What will be answer? The answer will be epigram. So the option D is correct. Next question. Next question. Name of Name the figure of speech in the following line. Voice will be voice. Voice will be voice. Epigram. So the option is correct. Next, a figure of speech wherein a comparison is made between two unlike quantities without the use of the word like, as is termed. What will be answer? The answer will be मेटाफॉर. कंपेयर तो की जाती है जिसमें तुलना की जाती है दो वस्तुओं की, पर लाइक और एज का प्रयोग नहीं होता है. क्या कहलाता है? मेटाफॉर. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इन ओ माई लव इज लाइक ए रेड रोजेस. क्या होगा आंसर? इसका आंसर होगा सिमली. सो द ऑप्शन is correct. Next question. The figure of speech in death lays his icy hands on kings is. What will be answer? The answer will be personification. So the option C is correct. C is correct. Next question. Question number 20. Next question. Question number 20. Find out the figure of speech in he received a mortal wound. What will be answer? The answer will be in line में find the figure of speech. Which figure of speech in this line? Transferred epithet. So the option B is correct. Next question is find out the figure of speech in the following statement. I see you coming out of a light blue car tomorrow. The answer will be, what will be answer? The answer will be innuendo. So the option D is correct. Next question is which figure of speech do we see in the following expression? He was a good teacher but a poor student. He was a good teacher but a poor student. आंसर करेंगे. The answer will be antithesis. So the option D is correct. Next question. Which figure of speech do we see in the following expression? 10,000 saw I at glance. 10,000 saw I at a glance. Which figure of speech in this line? Hyperbole. So the option B is correct. Next question. Which figure of speech do we see in the following expression? Alone, all alone on this wide sea. Which figure of speech in this line? Alliteration. So the option B is correct. Next question. Next question is authority forget a dying king. The figure is authority forget a dying king. The figure is, what will be answer? Personification. So the option is correct. Next question. Next question. The Puritan had been risked, rescued by no common deliverer from the grasp of no common foe. The figure is litotes. So the option is correct. Yeah, litota. Next question. The cup that cheers but not inebriates. The figure is, आंसर करेंगे. What will be answer? Metonymy. So the option C is correct. Next question. Next question. He got a golden opportunity to pass the examination. The figure is, what will be answer? The answer will be metaphor. So the option is correct. Next question. 10,000 saw I get a glance. The figure, hyperbole. So the option D is correct. Next question. He looks smart, though he is at the sunset of his life. The figure is, metaphor. So the option D is correct. Next question. Hell is smiling morn. The figure is, answer will be apostrophe. So the option is correct. Next question. The moon doth with delight look around her when at the heavens are where. Here the figure of species. Personification. So the option D is correct. Next question. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. The figure is, epigraph. Option is correct. Next question. He sheds tears of joy. He sheds tears of joy at his son's brilliant success. The figure is, he sheds tears of joy at his son's brilliant success. The figure is, oxymoron. So the option is correct. Next question. Next question. Mercy blessed him that gives and him that takes. The figure is, what will be answer? Personification. So the option is correct. Next question. Loveliness is young ambition's ladder. Which figure of Loneliness is young ambition's ladder. His figure of speech in this line, metaphor. Metaphor. The figure of speech in this line, metaphor. So the option is correct. Next question. Chatter, chatter, as I flow. Chatter, chatter, as I flow to join the brimming river. Here is the figure of speech. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. So the option is correct. Exult, O shores and ring, O bells. Here is the figure of it. Here is the figure is apostrophe. So the option is correct. Next question. Next question. Just for a handful of silver, he felt us. The figure is synecdoche. Synecdoche. So the option is correct. Next question. Search out the figure oxymoron. Search out the figure oxymoron. Search out the figure of oxymoron. And having nothing, he had all. So the option is correct. Next question. Our sweetest songs are those that tell of saddest thought. The figure is oxymoron. So the option D is correct. Next question. Next question is, she walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climax and starry skies. The figure is simile. Simile. Like simile. So the option is correct. Next question. It is a wise father knows his one child. The figure is epigram. So the option is correct. Next question. Canon to right of them. Canon to right of them. Canon to left of them. Canon in front of them. Volleyed and thundered. Here the figure is of speech. Onomatopoeia. So the option D is correct. Sorry. Next question is, so spake the seraph, Abdiel faithful found among the faithless, faithful only he. Here is the figure is. Here is the figure is. Antithesis. So the option A is correct. Next question. The nagged every day he class. When he put on his clothes, here the figure is. Here the figure is. Here the figure is pun. So the option A is correct. Next question. Knowledge is proud that it knows so much. Wisdom is humble that is knows no more. Here figure is personification. So the option D is correct. Next question. The best way to learn a language is to speak it. Here the figure is climax. So the option A is correct. Next question. Sculpture crown. Sculpture and crown must tumble down, and in the dust we equal mate with the poor crooked scythe and spade. In this line figure of speech is metonymy. So the option is correct. Next question. The soldier fights for glory and a shilling a day. Here figure of speech is. Here figure is anticlimax. So the option is correct. Next question. He was a learned man among lords and a lord among learned men. The figure is. He was a learned man among lords and a lord among learned men. The figure is फिगर ऑफ स्पीच बताना है. क्या होगा फिगर ऑफ स्पीच? एपिग्राम. सो द ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट. फ्रेंड्स, ये अबाउट 50 क्वेश्चन थे जिनको हमने डिस्कस किया. तो फ्रेंड्स, वीडियो पर अगर आपको अच्छी लगी तो वीडियो को लाइक करिएगा और अधिक से अधिक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिएगा और अधिक से अधिक सपोर्ट करिएगा फ्रेंड्स. और फ्रेंड्स, अगर बाई चांस मिस्टेक भी हो जाती है तो वो आपका क्वेश्चन, उसको नेगेटिव ना लीजिए, वो क्वेश्चन आपका पक्का हो जाता है. कोशिश मेरी यही रहती है कि मिस्टेक ना हो. बाई चांस ऐसा हो सकता है क्योंकि हम भी इंसान हैं. तो फ्रेंड्स, बुक्स भी रीडिंग करते रहिएगा. और फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज़ सपोर्ट मी. और फ्रेंड्स, डियर स्टूडेंट्स और फ्रेंड्स, चैनल पर अगर नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए. थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग द वीडियो. फिर मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में नेक्स्ट टॉपिक के साथ. तब तक के लिए नमस्कार. जय हिंद.